Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. A couple days ago, I uploaded my YouTube earnings update for the month of February, and in there I talked a little bit about traffic sources and suggested videos versus browse features inside YouTube, and which was better. I was under the impression that suggested videos was probably better than browse feature. That same night when I went to bed and did my usual homework at night on my iPad in bed, I study everything about YouTube. I found YouTube Tipster who talked about that same thing, and it seems that the browse feature is the one that we really want to get hooked on, that we'd like to see at the top of our analytics. First, before I say more, let me just show you what part of the analytics I'm even talking about.
If you go into your Creator Studio, go to Analytics, and then click on Traffic Sources, and you will see down below that it's letting you know where your traffic is coming from. At the very least, you would like to see suggested videos and browse features at the top, and I'll talk about that a little bit more when I go back to my camera. But these are all the other ways that people can find you. So if you are at all interested in how people are finding your videos, go check out these analytics.
So here's the basic difference between those two traffic sources as far as I'm understanding. And remember, I'm not a pro at this, but I do a lot of homework, and I'm just passing on info to you that I have learned. Doesn't mean that my source knows what they're talking about either. So always go with your gut. A little bit of educated decision making, but your gut tells you a lot. I actually jotted some of this down in my Facebook group, Mixed Nuts. If you are a content creator, you need to join that group because we share ideas, help each other out, share our videos, good networking there. And there's always a link down below in the description box if you want to join that group. You do have to have a YouTube channel to join. Suggested videos is what you see like on the sidebars, like when you're watching a video, and those are mainly put out there according to your viewing habits. So if you mainly watch hair cutting videos or things like that, or you just recently watched some, even if you never watched them before, you will see things pop up in the sidebar that YouTube says, well, she or he watched that, so maybe they'll like these. So those are what suggested videos are. If your video pops up in the sidebar as a suggested video, well, that's really good because people are going to find you. But now the browse feature is a little bit of the same, but different in as much as YouTube will spit that video out to other people who may not have shown interest in it. For instance, if you go to just youtube.com, the home page, you will see videos there that are there because they are just popular videos. It might not be something that you've ever watched, but YouTube says, hey, these are good videos. Most people like them, so we're going to put them out there for people who may not have ever come across these kinds of videos. And you know, if you read a lot of comments on YouTube, a lot of times you'll see people saying things like, why did this show up in my feed? Why am I being shown this? You know, and that happened to me when I had a haircutting video that got a lot of views. I had comments like that. They're like, what is this shit? I don't look at this shit. Why is YouTube showing me this? And I thought, yeah, why is YouTube showing you that? It's because YouTube figured that there were enough people watching it that they promoted it for me as a browse feature. I thought they were promoting it as a suggested video, but when I look at my analytics for that particular haircutting video, browse features is on top. So browse features obviously is probably the better one. They put that out there to people who had no clue who I was or didn't care about that type of activity. Because of that, I got lots and lots of new subscribers. So browse feature still is a suggested video. They're still suggesting it to people to watch, but they're suggesting it to more people than just the audience who cares about those types of videos. Does that make any sense? So now how do you get YouTube to do these things? There's really not a way to lock it in, but one thing you can do is Watch your own videos, and if you see one where browse is above suggested, try to do some more of those. Be good with your keywords. Get TubeBuddy, it's free, and you can see with one click what other people are using for tags. Look at their tags and do what they do. There's just a lot of ways that you can get YouTube to like you, and I will be doing more on that because I am spending this year really focusing on the growth of my channel. So I will be sharing a lot of tips with you. I do have a YouTube tip for TubeBuddy too. I'll put my YouTube tips playlist down below, and you can go check out the tips that I've given you so far. There are several different things. Some things might be a little bit outdated, but for now, do keep an eye on your traffic sources, analytics, and see where browse is. If browse is not at least one of the top 2, then you need to probably start doing some homework. Go to YouTube and look up videos, how to make your channel grow. I mean, there's tons and tons of videos out there that will help you. Just keep an eye on it. See if you can turn it around and bring browse up. So that's it for now. I hope this was somewhat helpful, or at least explained a little bit, and I will be back with more soon. Bye.
If you are at all interested in YouTube tips, please hit my face and subscribe. I don't know very much, but what I do talk about will at least give you something to think about. I will also link down below to one of my favorite YouTube tipsters, Herman Drost. Please check him out. Thanks.